Hello and welcome back to Tales of Berseria, and for some reason, I hate my left ear currently. It's again, it is half deaf and I'm not even sick or anything. And it's super annoying, and I tried those little natural healing videos and they didn't really help, unfortunately. And it's so annoying if you only can hear clearly on one ear. Especially with this music that is going on right now. Maybe I shouldn't play and just try to get it free before I do anything else, but oh well. We have a hurry to Titania. Come on and dial on danger. As long as I can't go back to there, I won't try anything.
It's an urgent message. Let him know that they'll be arriving at Titania within a few hours.
So it was you all along, Bienfu.
Miss Magilu!
Wait, what? Really?
I'm surprised I didn't sense it. There is a gesh on you, interfering with our pact. Well played, Melchior. Impressive. That old man must have planned all of this from the very moment you escaped me. Even my imprisonment in Titania and my encounter with Velvet. All calculated down to the minute. Nice.
Forgive me, Miss Magilu. There was no way I could fight against Lord Melchior's arts.
I don't care. I don't care about anything. And I don't care that I don't.
What's wrong with Magilu?
Oh no! You've caught me red-handed! I've been in league with the Abbey this whole time!
That's not true. I'm the one you want.
We were listening. We heard it all.
Oh, boring. Fine then, do with us what you will.
It's not like I trusted you to begin with. Spy or no spy, this was inevitable. Besides, you're not sorry. Make yourself useful and fight for us.
You're good at this cruelty that's also compassion thing, aren't you?
I just don't have the time to deal with you two. After this whole business is over with, I'll devour you, if that's what you want.
Hey, Velvet. Tell me, what does it feel like to hate? Does it torment you? Is it agony? Does the searing fire of your hatred empower you to feel? Does it give your life meaning where there was none?
Land ho! Titania! There's an Abbey ship in the front docks!
Take us around back! If you want your answer, fight by my side. You'll see it the very moment I kill Artorias.
Wait, so Magilu only put on an
In the
act?
face of doom, still the crow caws defiantly. You really know how to vex me.
So Magilu's behavior was all just theater?
So, you're using the forbidden arts. This has to be Melchior's doing. Stop! I'm the one you want! The Lord of Calamity. That again? What a melodramatic name.
You It's what you're called by the scores of citizens whose lives you've ruined. Face the enormity of your sins.
What idiocy.
Huh. We'll carve the weight of your sin from your flesh. We are the wings of the divine will.
The Armadas!
As expected.
Are they actually a threat with that? Weakness wind, weakness earth. Of course. Oh well.
Do you not understand how dangerous an Armadas is? Fools! This is a battle of life and death!
Ah, come on! Oh, cool! Of course, you're still not a threat.
Them. I have to kill.
What's wrong with her? Oh, they self-destruct.
So this is it.
They destroyed themselves.
Just as I expected. The Abbey. They know exactly what they're doing.
They're a suicide squad.
Grimoire, where are the Therians? Couldn't tell you. They came out of nowhere, and before I knew it, we were all split up.
How's the book?
Nearly done, but I'm still working on the critical passages at the very end.
All of you, get on board the Von Eltia. I'll find the Therians.
Oh? You really think we can make it past a horde of armatized exorcists?
Stay behind. I don't care.
Don't touch that!
What's wrong with Velvet? She seems to be poisoned or
You
exhausted.
don't have to do this alone. We're all in this together. And I promise I'll protect you, Velvet.
You'll protect me. Long ago, Laffy said the same thing. But that sort of idealistic drivel will kill you. Make your worthless promises. They won't change reality. Look what happened to Laffy. Dead. Murdered. And I couldn't protect him either. In the end, no matter how much he cared for me, my only brother, his life torn away from him. Oh, it must have hurt.
Velvet.
You worry about yourself, Laffy said. That's an order.
An order.
We have to keep Innominat out of the picture, so that I can kill Artorias.
Why is she so... She's so weird again.
Let's go. We'll push the enemy back and keep an eye out for the Therians.
He will not listen. I see it coming that he will not listen to this.
Curse you, Abby!
This place was finally starting to feel like a hideout.
I hate to say it, but we can't beat the Exorcists. All we can do now is protect this harbor with our very lives.
Aye, let's do it. We'll guard your back, Eisen. So don't worry about us. Go give those Exorcist dirtbags a big old beatdown.
You got it. I'm counting on you to protect the docks.
Alright then. Traumatized Exorcist. There's still no real threat.
I know this isn't the best time, but I have something to say. Please forgive me. I've been a spy for Lord Melchior.
You were the one telling the Abbey about us?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Melchior is a clever one, isn't he? Planting his spy right next to Magilu. After all, the forest is the best place to hide a tree.
Melchior used his arts to place orders on Bienfu that overrode Magilu's pact.
That son of a dog.
Please don't hate me!
I meant Melchior, not you.
Really? Exerting control over someone else's life goes against everything Eisen stands for. We know you were forced to do it against your will. But my spying put everyone in serious danger. That's still a fact.
The Bloodwings also knew what we were up to. The Abbey would have figured it out with or without you. What'd you tell them anyway?
That Velvet is actually pretty good wife material? And what fishing rods Eisen prefers? And what Miss Magilu says in her sleep? And how fast Dial's tail regrows? What? That's what you told them?
It's done. Pay it no more heed. But things must be set aright.
Alright. How?
Eleanor, I apologize for suspecting you. I'm sorry.
Eisen?
That's right! I must apologize as well! I'm deeply sorry, Lady Eleanor!
Very well. Apologies accepted all around.
Ah, a cruel battle.
Are exorcists using armatization aware that it could cost them their lives?
I'm sure they are. If I were still with the Abbey, I would likely be using an armatus too. Endangering one's own life in order to save the many? It's the logical choice.
Logical.
But using something that dangerous so frequently in battle is absolutely wrong.
The Abbey must be starting to feel the pressure, too.
Even so, the losses are unacceptably high.
That's how badly they want the Therians, and how big a threat we represent. Or it could be that it has nothing to do with us, and the real point is to test their new weapon.
That can't be. It's all an experiment?
A blade proves its true worth by making it through battle unbroken. Are exorcists all that different?
Your logic is sound, but it's still awful.
We were able to survive this time, but it won't be much longer until they've perfected the armatization.
That's not the only thing we need to worry about where ticking clocks are concerned. Am I wrong?
Velvet.
It doesn't matter. We kill whoever gets in our way.
I'm still worried. What is up with Velvet? She doesn't seem to even be able to devour those anymore. It's either a psychological... Wait, why is my health so low? It's either a psychological blockage that makes her more... That... How do I want to put it? A psychological blockage that stops her from killing so mercilessly? Oh, of course they are all here. We have to get to B1, huh?
You're fighting against
Wow. No, what?
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Wow, that was... Those enemies are not to be trifled with.
First they robbed the Malachim of their will, and now their bodies too. Makes me sick.
But still, it fits their reason. They want strength, and no art can squeeze strength from a Moloch like that one.
Whoa. Oh, why does it have to be you? Let's just get this over with. Wow. What a welcoming. Also, why wouldn't it be me? I have the feeling I have to level up. I really get that feeling.
So, you all got away.
It was all I could do to flee. I have lost face.
You don't have a face!
I was so scared.
It's okay now, dear. I won't let them cause you any more pain.
Medusa was the one who saved us.
Thank you.
I could never forgive them for involving children. That's all. Kuragane, head to the rear docks. Keep them safe. If you find the Prince and Griffin, take the Von Altia and escape.
As you wish. Rokuro, take the Stormquell. I made it with the orichalcum you gave me.
You actually did it.
I abandoned all desire and forged it with a clear mind. You will find no harder sword in all the world.
Stormquell. Made from orichalcum. I'll use it well, Kurogane.
Wait a minute. There's an issue with that blade. Or with getting it now, at the very least. Feldspar daggers. Mods daggers, Garnet daggers. Wait, why can I not use them yet? Weird.
It's complete! The orichalcum blade, Stormquell!
It's the hardest blade the world has ever known.
Even to an untrained eye, that sword is obviously something special.
Kurogane is a real master! Color me amazed!
The God Blade Stormhowl versus the orichalcum Stormquell. This will be something to see.
Will it end in triumph, or will you need to try more oomph? The gods alone know.
The gods have nothing to do with it. Skill alone will determine who lives and who dies.
Wait, is it an actual blade now, or is it one of his dual dagger weapons? And also, just a sword has to be doable, not hard. The interesting thing about this, the harder something is, the more brittle it can be. If something's super hard, it possibly can break super easily. So durability is what you actually want to have in a weapon. And I would say especially in a blade. It's the durability that matters, not how hard it is most of the time. Hardness and elasticity have to be in equilibrium to actually make a blade super durable. But I know where they are going with that, I suppose. Where do I go now? B2.
Managed to avoid capture, huh, Prince?
As did you. You did well to avoid Artorias and his forces.
Lord Artorias is here?
He is. I overheard some exorcists mention it.
Artorias.
If you want to die, do it alone. We're saving the Therians before anything else.
Besides, we're so close to deciphering the ancient book.
I know. We'll escape from the rear docks. Follow me.
Watch out, Princey Wincy. You ain't no Therian. If Griffin gets there first, we're leaving you behind.
Understood.
Wow. Magilu became so mean. I don't like the new Magilu. She seems to be way more vicious. And I don't like that kind of thing.
Artorias use an armatus as well?
I don't know. It's hard to believe that the Abbey's leader would risk using an art that could end his own life, but...
The Shepherd's reputation would be ruined if he self-destructed over some botched formula. On the other hand, if the risk is based on the user's ability, then the Legates might not have any trouble.
So if Artorias were to try, he'd armatize with Innominat.
Can an Empyrean be used as an armatus? I'm not even sure Artorias can handle that.
He'll do it. Why else would he try to revive Innominat?
But we're talking about an Empyrean.
He'll succeed. I'm certain of it. This is the Shepherd Artorias we're talking about here. Whether God or devil stands in his way, he won't be swayed. That's who he is.
Velvet.
But it won't save him. He'll die by my hand. Empyrean or no Empyrean.
You know, that's what I don't see happening anytime soon. For the sole reason that we got so awfully crushed the first time. What the hell is this?
Time to dish out space.
Wait, what?
This fight is over.
This fight was over super quick. That wasn't even a fight. That wasn't even much of a fight in the first place. Whoa!
Right then, let's finish it.
What? But I dodged! What?
Kindle a beacon of hope.
I still have not checked how strong they actually are.
I knew this would be big.
What?
Scout ship setting sail.
Increase the chance of finding rare food. She's serious? Surely not. Oh god.
Eisen, there's trouble. The enemy found the Von Eltia.
No shit.
Several enemy ships are heading this way right now.
Set sail, now!
I'm, glad we were able to save everyone.
Oh, seriously?
There's no escape, Lord of Calamity.
Benwick, forget me. Take the Von Altia and leave, now!
That's madness. What do you think you're doing?
If I don't take them down, they'll sink you from afar.
Raise anchor! We'll make it through somehow!
Aye, aye. But don't die. You hear me?
Crazy kids.
We're not going to die. We're going to kill.
Ah, come on! What? How the... Can I get... not be... Wait, what is that? Finally. Oh wow, I really hit him.
What do we do now?
We'll head to the front docks.
To steal an Abbey ship, I take it.
That's where the Abbey's main forces will be concentrated. And Lord Artorias should be there too.
All the better.
But we still don't have a way to fight Innominat.
I told you, if you want to die, do it alone.
I'm not asking you to come with me.
Use me.
Percival.
Don't worry. Griffin got away. If you use me as a hostage, you should be able to steal a ship.
I owe you one for this. But don't expect gratitude.
I don't.
Looks like this is our best and only bet.
Oh boy. What? How did you suddenly appear?
We're going to the front docks to escape. Don't forget that.
I know. Arthur's first maxim, right?
I don't know what the first maxim is. Could you elaborate? Oh, God. What? But I blocked.
Well, that about does it.
I mean, not only blocked, but I also dodged and stuff. You know, the whole thing? The whole shebang?
I'm worried.
About this whole hostage thing, you mean?
Yeah, that too. But Velvet's acting really strange.
And that's unusual how?
Moggy Lou!
Yelling at me won't change anything. Her thirst for blood knows no bounds, and she's got all the self-control of a wounded beast. With the way she's acting, I'm not sure she'll be able to escape.
She's cut her way through all her problems before. She can do it again.
I hope so, but everything has its limits. There's no blade that will not break, nor is there such a heart. When the time comes, you'll need to make a decision. It's best you start figuring it out now.
When the time comes.
What? Oh, there's something really bad happening and I don't like it. Yeah, actually, that reminds me. Synopsis. Valencia and every ship. Okay, wait. Where am I? No going back now. Where gods dwell. Velvet teeters on the brink of insanity. What she needs is time to rest and process. What she gets is word the Abbey has dispatched its forces to retake the island. On the brink of insanity? They haven't really portrayed that very well. Here's the timing of us just a little too perfect. The midst was none other than Bien, for everything has gone according to Melchior's plot. Though but certain that Melchior has planned out the waiting trap in a way that guarantees his victory. Who put into the prison. Think does Velvet not need me? Does she not care how I feel? Don't be silly, of course she does. Can't see his prints on the hostage, she's going to escape well.
Well, looks like we shook off our pursuit.
Of course we did. This is the Von Eltia.
No, it can't be. This is terrible. Turn back, now!
What? There's no way we can do that.
I finally deciphered the last part of the book. If what it says is true, then Innominat is already...
Is already awakened?
The coast is clear!
Alright, let's make a break for the docks. You're running.
It's Lord Artorias, and...
Sigurd!
Please, now's the time to negotiate for safe passage.
Step back, Your Highness. The girl before you wants nothing other than to kill me.
You better believe it!
This is a trap. We're leaving.
Let me go! I have to save her!
That ain't gonna happen, kid. Don't forget you're my ticket out of here, too.
I'm not your tool! Try to stop me and I'll take you down! Even you, Eisen!
Whoa!
Your Armatus isn't gonna stop me!
Don't worry. I have another trick up my sleeve.
That sword. Is that orichalcum? Good job, little bro. Never seen that before.
Damn right! The hardest sword there is!
It may be made of orichalcum.
But still... It's time. Stand down, Shield.
Don't be a spoil sport. I'm just starting to have fun.
Get caught in the middle of this, and even you won't survive unscathed. The one to face Velvet will be Innominat.
Wait.
Hello, sister. Did you miss me?
Are you?
Velvet's brother? So that's his game. That's right. I am Laphicet Crow. And more. I am also Empyrean Innominat, the Suppressor.
No. That's... Innominat?
If you're gonna do this, you gotta commit. He's our enemy.
I know! This is just another illusion! I'll devour all of you!
I don't like where this is going.
That's what you've been doing this whole time, struggling against all
Oh
reason.
no.
Shut up! Don't you dare pretend to be my brother!
Oh no, this is something where I have to lose.
All your struggles are over. All your pain, your suffering, I'll end all of it for you.
Is this the power of an Empyrean?
Exactly. This boy is Empyrean Innominat the Suppressor.
But how? We took away his strength!
By kidnapping the Therians? Sorry to burst your bubble, but you were a wee bit late. It was never about the amount of malevolence the Therians devoured. What we needed to awaken him
was 8 different types. Greed, conceit, lust, cowardice, selfishness, obsession. Those 6 Innominat had already obtained by the time you managed to tear the Therians away. That leaves just the 2 that Velvet carries inside her. Once Innominat has them, he will fully awaken.
Wait.
And I don't even need an Earth Pulse for that. I can eat them right here.
Like hell you will!
If you're that weak, stay out of my way. Ow.
It's all an illusion.
That hurts. Velvet.
Shut up! Shut up!
Are you going to kill me, sister?
Go away! Go away! Go away!
Velvet, it was always so hard for me. I was so frail. All I did was cause you trouble. Is that why? Is that why you wanted me to go away?
Wait, didn't I say...
I never wanted you to go. I wanted you to live. I wanted you to be by my side. But in the end, I couldn't protect you. All I could do was avenge you. To get my vengeance, I devoured. I killed.
Of course you did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Luffy. It hurt, didn't it? Fee! Kill him, please!
But... please?
It's Luffy said! He's my brother!
But Velvet, I never wanted you to avenge me. I mean, it's that sort of selfish emotion that creates malevolence, that creates the demons.
What?
That's why I'm going to help Arthur. We're going to make all the pain in the world go away. Including that hate, that ugly malevolence in you.
Ugly malevolence?
The awakened Innominat will suppress all negative emotions. He will remake humanity into beings free from sin.
You take away all their sins, and people aren't people anymore!
I think that's just what they intend. Like how they steal free will from the Malachim.
It will be a peaceful world, free from pain.
So your goal this whole time was to rob people of their free will?
If even an exorcist like you can let your emotions tempt you to betrayal, clearly it is the only way.
I'll make this world a safe place free from demons. That has always been my dream. Don't worry. My wounds will heal. Once I have eaten you, sister.
What's going on?
This is bad! We'll be swallowed alive!
Wait. Everything I did for you. How could you do this to...
Thank you. It's because of what you've done that I need to make amends. You've hurt so many people, and all for nothing.
You can't... Poppy!
Unfortunate.
But they're within me now. I'll find them.
A weapon can't just be hard, you know. It's gotta be flexible, too. Or it'll snap.
Exactly what I said.
If you're addressing me, do you care to test that out?
Nah, think I'll wait on that. At least until you and Innominat finish up your armorization.
Shepherd Artorias, what have you done?
It's all according to my plan, Your Highness. Let us return to the capital.
That's not the real laugh he said. He wouldn't hurt his sister.
We were eaten by an Earth pulse.
This happened to you before, didn't it?
It's different this time. It looks like our awakened friend Innominat is using the land as his vessel. In other words, this Earth pulse is now part of his body. I was able to flee him only because I found a rift in the Earth pulse as it formed.
So, Velvet and the others?
I guess I won my bet. Took long enough.
Bravo! You do have a talent, if nothing else.
Oh, Melchior. If you're here, this place must be more important than I suspected.
Move aside. I must close this Earth Pulse rift.
Bienfu, protect the rift! Do well, and I'll forgive that little betrayal of yours. But if you run, my curse will follow you for eternity!
You got it!
It looks like I just won my bet. If I let you seal this rift now, I'll never collect. Illusions won't work on me. You can't break a heart that's already broken.
Oh, I knew. Wait, didn't I say something earlier before this happened that Magilu may be already a broken personality that only pretends to be all chipper and happy? Didn't I say that at some point? God, that Magilu is terrifying on a whole different level. But there had to be something up with her.
That day, I interrupted my art when your heart broke. I suppose I was taking pity upon my student. But this time, know that I won't hold back. I will grind your heart into dust.
What? He's breaking hearts? With his...
You're awake. I'm glad to see you're okay. It looks like we got sucked into the Earth Pulse.
Are you alright, Eleanor? What about everyone else?
I'm fine, but...
Kill. I killed so many. Murdered. Slaughtered. It was all for him. I killed for him, but he said I was ugly. Nothing. Nothing. All for nothing. I can't. I have to kill. Die.
The whole time, she...
You're awake. Come on, we're leaving. I have to kill them.
But Innominat is your...
It's just an illusion! A fake! A trick! Or, what if it was really him? Then that means he betrayed me, doesn't it?
Kind of.
You think I can't kill a traitor like him? Why? Why wouldn't I? Just how many do you think I've killed? You, who watched me do it!
I'm... sorry.
Velvet!
Fluffy, time to wake up. I told you to stop calling me Luffy. I'm not a little kid anymore.
Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good.
Innominat!
Fever, I'm afraid.
No, this is different. A vision of the past?
You stay in bed.
See, I killed him. It was easy. I'm used to it by now. All right, we're getting out of here with your power.
But
now!
we've gotta find Eisen and the rest.
I said now! Enough! Stop it! They're the ones who need to be stopped! Isn't that right? I'll kill them! I'll kill them all!
You must calm down.
Fine. I'll calm down and look for an exit. That's what you want, right?
Okay, yeah, she is pretty broken.
Whatever the case, we have to get out of here. Let's keep moving for now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that escalated fast and quick. There's too much stuff happening all at once, I can't keep up. What are her two sins? I don't really know what are the 7 deadly... but I did say at some point there is a connection seen to the 7 deadly sins, aren't there? Wait, 7 deadly sins. Let's see which one it could be. No, not the anime. Seven. Don't want to find the anime. I want to find. There, lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. So the 2 she could be is wrath, maybe? It's not envy, it's not sloth, it's not greed. It's not gluttony. So it could be wrath and pride. Because envy doesn't make sense. Sloth doesn't make sense because she's anything but that. If anything, I'm sloth, kind of. And it isn't lust. It could be gluttony. It could be wrath and gluttony. Eating too much. There, eating too dainty, eating too much, eating too expensively, eating too eagerly. She could be gluttony and wrath. Because she devours stuff, so gluttony would make sense in this Yeah, that could make sense. She is wrath and gluttony. She devours more than she should and kills people, even though gluttony is symbolized more with food than anything else. Huh. That's interesting. But I like where the game is going. I'm absolutely terrified. Sort of. Okay, now I can see how she is on the brink of insanity. She has severe mood swings now. Let's see. How hadn't they stole? The party learns that Innominat requires not a quantity but the proper quality. He needs 8 different types, 6 of which are already in Innominat's possession. All that remains... Wait, what? Hatred and despair? Oh, so it's not one of the deadly sins? What? Wait, so there are 8 and not 7 deadly sins? Oh, wait, sloth is despair? Their wise malice, rancor, cowardice, and despair. Wait. First, a peculiar jumble of notions dating from antiquity, including mental, spiritual, and physical states, as absence of interest or habitual disinclination to exertion. Sloth includes ceasing to utilize the 7 gifts of grace given by the Holy Spirit. Wisdom, understanding, counsel, knowledge, piety, fortitude, and fear of the Lord. Such disregard may lead to the slowing of one's spiritual progress towards the eternal life. To neglect also been defined as a failure to do things that one should do. By this definition, evil exists when good people fail to act. The other capital sins, which are sins of committing immorality. Sloth is a sin of omitting responsibilities. It may arise from any other capital vices. For example, a son may omit his duty to his father through anger. While the state and habit of sloth is a mortal sin, the habit of the soul tending towards the last mortal state of sloth is not mortal, so it self-expect under certain circumstances. Okay. Is there another where? Chaucer, which I don't know what it means, too, dealt with this attribute of acedia, counting the characteristics of the sin to include despair, somnolence, and idleness, tardiness, negligence, indolence. Okay. So sloth has actually more to it, huh? Oh. Okay, wait, I have to read up because this is a little bit too much to comprehend right now. I've been pushing... wait. Passion, all that it's a hatred and despair, and those lie within Velvet. If Innominat can devour those two, he will fully revive. If that happens, all of humanity's emotions will be suppressed, transforming them into beings that can no longer create malevolence. Humanity will lose its free will, just like the monarchy. That has been Artorias' true objective all along. But Velvet is stunned not by Innominat's presence, but his form. He looks exactly like her little brother Laffy. He shouts, "You're just another illusion." Charges at Innominat, impaling him on her blade. But when she hears his voice and the words he says, she recognizes it's him. "I wanted you to avenge me." Well, that's something I was saying at some point in the game too. Why do you think he wants that you exact vengeance? That's something you want, not necessarily the one that was killed. He says with a laugh, "I'm going to bring peace to this world. I will..." Oops. Wait. Oh, man. Ugly malevolence that taints it, like that disgusting malevolence in you. She had been pushing herself so hard for her brother, but upon hearing those words, the last thread holding her heart together snaps, and she plunges into an abyss of despair. Both she and her party are sucked into an earth pulse which now serves as Innominat's vessel. Artorias, all of this was predestined. Your fate was decided from the start. The party finds themselves trapped within the Earth Pulse, now an extension of Innominat's body. With their newfound knowledge of the Fifth Empyrean's true form, Velvet transformed into a burning ball of hatred. Even Laphicet's voice can no longer reach her broken heart. Oh, so it's a broken heart. Okay, yeah, alright. Oh, but Magilu is currently the one that shakes me up the most for some reason. I thought she was heartbroken because of someone dear to her, but she was heartbroken because someone played around with it, like this Melchior. How can I even still do this?
Are you alright, Laphicet?
Yeah, I am. But I'm worried about Velvet.
This may be more than he can bear. Not that I blame him. Laphicet, perhaps you should rest within me for a while.
No.
But if you don't, then...
I know. But if I hide, it'll only hurt Velvet even more. I should at least be at her side.
You really have become stronger.
But I haven't. I hate it. But there's nothing I can do to help Velvet now.
Of course there is. Having someone nearby can be all the help you need sometimes. Like when I lost my mother.
Eleanor...
So, let's keep an eye on Velvet while we search for the others, alright? Just remember that I'm always with you, Laphicet.
I know. Thank you.
Oh boy. There are treasures here this time. No, I don't want to save white. Wait, new save. Oh, isn't that... Oh, that's him. There are enemies here, of course. Why wouldn't there be enemies here? I thought for a second that was just Innominat, but... I hate it when the party is thrown apart. Life bottle times 3. Oh. That the game gives you... Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're so fast!
Are you ready for this?
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Well, at least she can still fight. Uh-oh. Wrong direction. Oh!
We will need to be extremely wary.
Hey, is everyone all right?
Wait, Spike chooses successful quick step HP recovery. Okay, the enemies are faster than me.
Right then, let's finish this.
Come on, really?
Oh, I don't like this. And I probably should have freed up my ear before going in here.
That boy who called himself Innominat. Could he really be Velvet's younger brother?
It could have been an illusion intended to torment her. Don't you agree, Eleanor?
I do. Velvet's objective is avenging her brother, after all. We've all seen how strongly she feels about it. I find it hard to believe that the one so dear to her is still alive.
I don't know what powers Innominat possesses, but I think that really was her little brother. Velvet was able to see past Melchior's illusions. But look at her now. I just don't want to believe that the real Laufey could do such a thing.
Could it be possible that Innominat was reborn into her brother's body?
I don't know. But if that was the case, I'm not sure Velvet would be in so much agony.
Yes, I guess. Innominat actually being Velvet's brother. It makes a twisted sort of sense. But it's too awful.
Yeah, and kind of makes sense, but at the same time, that's not the brother she knew. I have the feeling his body was sacrificed to create Innominat. So Innominat inherited the looks and whatever else was left. But ultimately, it's not the Laufey said she knew. Okay, at least they are slow. Oh. I hate this. Not only being apart from the group, but she being so screwed up now. I would get so many life bottles for free, but I can't even pick them up. Oh, let's fight them.
Always be on guard.
Come on, really?
I get so many healing items. That bodes not well.
Is this? Look! Hey, stay with me. I'll get someone right away.
It's okay. I'm tired.
Have you been journeying long, then?
10 years. My master entrusted everything to me, but I couldn't do anything.
10 years?
My wings are weak. It doesn't matter anymore.
I see. If you've been working that hard, you surely need a break. I just happened to get my hands on some prickle boar meat. I'll be cooking up a stew for dinner. But would you care to join me?
Huh? No way.
All I have on me now is this apple. Here. Once your belly is full of warm food, you'll be able to pick yourself back up. I can feel it. Your body is shouting, I want to live.
I'm a disgrace. I don't deserve to live.
What?
Is life something you have to earn? To deserve?
Well...
These feelings are natural. You eat when you're hungry and cry when you're sad. Feeling these things is proof that we're alive.
Alive?
What's your name? Mine is Celica. Celica Crow.
I'm an exorcist. Artori... No, Arthur. I'm Arthur.
Did she wait so long to cut it? Just for our sake, I guess.
What in the world was that?
Rokuro! Aizen! You saw it too, then?
Sure did. Artorius. And he called himself Arthur.
I've heard of this. The Earthen Historia. They say that events on the world's surface cast imprints on the Earth pulse that runs below.
In other words, an illusion of the past.
It's not an illusion. That was my sister. So, you managed to fool her too, is it? Yes. Yes, that must be it. That's why she freed me from the prison.
Oh, why? She turned her into...
Rokuro, have you recovered from your wounds?
Yep. Tough as nails. That's old Rokuro. I'm more worried about Velvet. She okay?
How could she be okay? Innominat is reborn, and it's her little brother.
A blade can't just be hard. It's gotta be flexible, or it'll snap the first time it meets an unexpected force. I misunderstood the true meaning of strength, and so did he.
Let's just worry about ourselves for now. This Earth Pulse is completely under Innominat's domain. We can think of it as an extension of his body.
Yeah, which means my power won't get us out of here.
Be wary. Innominat may be the one showing us these memories. Remember, he's after Velvet.
And the 2 types of malevolence inside her.
True. And we may be able to use that against him to get us out of here.
What are you saying? Just use her?
If it's necessary.
We have to keep moving. Nothing will be gained by staying here. And we ought to look for Magilu. Even she doesn't deserve to be stuck here forever.
What happened to Magilu? She seems to be the true tragic character in this.
You know what you're getting into?
Yeah, my time to shine.
Or she's one of the true tragic characters in this tale. Oh god, that scared me. Ah, there might be something good inside. Legless wing? Okay. Well, makes sense. Legless because snakes have no legs.
On to battle!
They were nothing.
So, what is this Earthen Historia you mentioned?
As I've said, an Earth Pulse is a natural force that circulates within the land. Wind blows, water flows, birds fly, flowers bloom. All actions in nature leave their mark on the Earth Pulse. These marks become etched within the land itself, and remain a part of the Earth Pulse, like memories.
So it's a record of the world's past.
Does it remember human and Moloch deeds?
Everything that occurs is part of nature, including the acts of humans, Malachim, and even demons.
So that means that even this very conversation is being recorded in the Earthen Historia?
Anything bad I've done in secret, any insults you've ever told behind someone's back, the land sees it all.
My insults?
It's just an example. Pay it no mind.
Does that mean that Innominat is drawing specific memories from the Earthen Historia and showing them to Velvet?
I believe so. That's how Rokuro and I saw the same thing, even though we weren't there. With the Earth itself as his vessel. It's a trick only Innominat could pull off.
Awfully devious for a self-styled Empyrean.
But the attack did strike home. Keep a close watch on her until we're out of the Earth Pulse.
Right.
Velvet's psyche took a heavy blow there.
Yes. She's in rough shape.
How long do you think she'll last?
What do you mean?
Just what I said. Remember, hardness alone won't save you from breaking. If she keeps being shaken up like this, she won't be able to handle it.
But what can we do?
If she breaks, she breaks. Until then, we go on with our mission.
What? Can't we help her?
If you let sympathy fog your vision, you can end up crashed on a reef.
Even so, we can't just let her suffer. It's too much.
I'm fairly sure that Velvet would say the same thing if she was in Aizen's place.
And do you agree, Rokuro?
Me? I still have a debt to Velvet. I will pay it. But in the end, her fate will be something she'll have to decide for herself.
That's true, but...
Then I have a decision of my own to make. I won't give up on Velvet, no matter what.
I see. Do what you have to.
We won't stop you.
It is kind of weird. Even though Velvet was always mean and harsh and all of that.
I'm in this 100%.
Wait, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, Velvet was always, well, not always mean, but it's weird how Laufey said has such high affection for Velvet, but at the same time, it is understandable. They have some kind of special connection in the end. Uh-oh.
Challenge you.
Uh-oh. What? Where did you come from?
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
Wait, that is what Magilu is fighting for, so that we get out of here. She has opened this rift. Oh, but why is Magilu fighting so heavily for us? Are we really somewhat of her only thing she enjoys in life right now? That's why she is in it 100% and tries to rope herself into our adventures? Ah, shite.
Here I come.
What? But I...
Who's next?
Winds, kill them to the bone.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Why are there two warping? I think one of them brings you back all the way and the other one... That thing... That Earth Pulse brings you there? Okay, now I'm curious. Oh! Oh, take 3 and abandon the West. Yeah, what not? not? So much healing items right now. I think I already said that. Oh, we're getting an endgame territory because everything starts to escalate very heavily and very clearly. Yeah, screw you. Oh.
Welcome home, Arthur.
Hi, Celica. I fixed the fence around the house.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. With the brigands stepping up their attacks, the town elders have been worried. But this should put their minds at ease.
No. If the brigands turn into demons, a mere fence won't stop them. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty confident in my carpentry. And the other two?
Probably at the Cape again. I've warned them 100 times that it's dangerous.
Luffy said probably badgered Velvet into going. Don't worry, she'll watch out for him.
Yeah. I can only hope that this little one grows up to be as strong as she is one day.
Huh?
You're happy, I hope.
Of course I am. I never thought I could ever be this happy.
Wow. How old is he? Wait, he looks like he's in his late 40s. And she looks like she's in her early 20s. With that hair, at least. I mean, if the hair would have a different color, I would say he's in his 30s. So, I don't know how close they are age-wise. I mean, Velvet is 19. Wait, was she? Yeah, 19 now. She was 16 then, so how much older was her sister? I don't even know. I mean, I would say at least 18 plus, otherwise that would be really weird. And why is he so surprised? I mean, I don't think they have condoms in this timeline.
I only wish I'd known earlier. I would have made something even nicer for you.
Oh, you made this for me?
Yeah, I put all my heart into it.
I'll cherish it always. It'll remind me of this happy day.
Let this serve as proof of our love. This I swear. I swear to protect you both with my life.
That's Lord Artorias' past.
Oh, that's rich! You made me believe that tripe!
It's all a pack of lies. His smile, his promise, everything.
Wait! Maybe Artorias became so obsessed with Innominat because he couldn't bear the pain himself. I mean, that would be an objective. Kind of. Wait, who's that dragon? Who's that dragon?
Take a look at this. Scout ships. What we just saw. Was that from before the opening?
Yeah. Celica was there, and Artorias still had use of his arm. It didn't look like he was an exorcist either.
I never would have thought Lord Artorias could smile so tenderly.
But he's since become an exorcist, taking on the mantle of shepherd and the weight of the world.
All because he lost his beloved wife.
I'd understand if you wanted to back out. But at this rate, I think the time is coming. Not much longer now.
It's coming.
Fucking game again! I did it too soon. There was two bits of dialogue I couldn't hear because the game doesn't replay it. And when did I last quick save? $15.41. 6 minutes ago. It's not that important. I mean, it would be important, but I hated that they do that. This why thing should only come up after that kind of dialogue or something like that. This pains me so.
To think I ate up his lies without questioning a word. What a joke.
I think his words were sincere, but then his heart broke entirely when she passed away. I mean, I can see that. Break a man's heart, he takes it. Oh, God. I mean, not only a man, but probably woman too, but a man's heart once broken, I don't know if they can cope as good. I mean, struggle with emotions as it is. Oh, no, 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 no!
Another victory.
Oh, why? I was a little bit out of it there.
Velvet didn't know those things about Artorias and Celica, did she?
Probably not. That was when the two were alone and first getting to know each other.
We were seeing glimpses of a warm, loving family. But really, it just gave me the creeps.
Same here. I could keenly feel Innominat scheming behind everything we saw.
He's trying to get at Velvet.
I think she used to truly love Lord Artorias. Having that happy past thrust in front of her at a time like this must be tearing her apart.
Probably, but a demon like me wouldn't understand.
What Velvet is going through is horrible. Even as a human, I can scarcely imagine what it must be like. But I approach it just a little bit, because like her, I was his pupil.
Artorias said he needed 2 types of malevolence to awaken Innominat. The illusions at a ball, making sure we knew about the attack on Titania, and Innominat appearing as her brother. If all of that was planned to extract the malevolence from her, we'd all better brace for worse to come.
Why can we not be a happy family? Oh no. Ah, shite. Another ghost.
The Scarlet Knight? This is Velvet's village.
Damn! So many of them! Celica, I'm coming!
It's too late! Take Velvet and Laphicet and run!
I can't do that! I want to have my life with you, with our child!
Arthur!
Celica!
Wait, what was that inside there?
Why? Why? Why couldn't I? Why couldn't I protect my own family?
Remember this moment well, Artorias. Humans are weak, filled with sin.
Malkio!
The people of this village offered you and your beloved family up to the demon brigands. A sacrifice, so that they could escape and hide.
What?
No, they wouldn't.
It happens often. The reason people act on is burdened by the weight of their sins. However, I have found a method to adjust their reason.
A domain? What is this incredible power? Don't tell me the Empyrean we've been searching for was here this whole time. These Malakim.
So they have been reborn, but be not deceived. They are not the same people you knew.
Why? Why must fate be so cruel?
It appears that Innominat's resurrection is incomplete. We must guide him until we understand why. I'll be taking these Malakim.
Wait!
I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. I'll make things right. I'll abandon who I am. Nameless Moloch, I will forge a pact with you. I will put an end to all the pain in this world.
Do you have it in you? You who abandoned my friend's ideals and fled.
On the souls of my dead master, wife, and child. This I swear. My name is Artorius Colbrand. I have inherited the will and the strength of Claudin Asgard, former head of the Exorcists.
Very well. Let tonight's tragedy change fate and birth salvation.
Okay, what I think that happened there, those two Malakim, one of them, Eisen said once that people might be reborn as Malakims, but can't remember their past. So those two Malakims, the new Laffy set number 2. It's so stupid to call him that, but that's basically what he is the unborn child of Celica. And Celica was actually the Malakim of Artorius, which was very... Oh god, why is the sun shining so bright? Which was made pretty clear at the beginning of the game. But that we now know that Laphicet is the unborn child of Celica and Artorius. But it's weird that those two Malakim are so... They were born just then, but they are still so bland. They were blank. But then again, if you get born for the first time, you're also a blank slate, so... That's... But this is so messed up.
That Moloch, it was me. You don't remember?
Not at all.
They said you were reborn as a Moloch. That means... what exactly?
The soul of a human who passed away can, given the right trigger, be reborn as a Moloch.
You're saying that Artorius' child was reborn as Laphicet?
If what we saw was real, yes.
So the female Moloch that was born along with him was...
My sister's reincarnation. But I ate her long ago.
You didn't know, right?
I knew. I had already caught on to who Ceres really was.
Velvet.
But it doesn't matter. What does it change? I'll devour anything to fulfill my goal. My sister, my brother, even the world. That's who I am. That's all I am.
Oh, that's such a bleak... I like her so much less. Let's walk around just to be sure that I don't trigger something.
That was the day all of this started, wasn't it?
Yeah, the opening. Innominat was halfway revived and demons became visible to all.
His power also robbed almost every Moloch of their free will that day.
I never imagined that Lord Artorius' quest to change the world was so steeped in tragedy.
The villagers should have never sold them out to those bandits.
It was cruel, yes, but nothing remarkable. People are capable of anything when under pressure. Even more so when they can do it under the mantle of the greater good. Velvet's family was probably the furthest outside the village circle that night.
That's pure selfishness.
Humans are selfish creatures. You should be aware of that by now. That's why you said what you said just now, even if you didn't know it. Artorias' quest to change the world, not Artorias' quest to save humanity. I mean no disrespect. It's just an observation.
A man with the power to change the world turned his back on the potential of humanity. That may be the biggest tragedy of that night.
The savior of the world lost all hope in its people.
And yet he pretends.
You better be ready.
I can't even call that a fight.
So that's 4. Oh, I have the feeling I will need those items, but then again, I don't want to use items. Oh! God. Oh, look at that, a save point. Why did the exit? What could that mean? There's the whiff!
Eisen, you said a human soul can be reborn as a Moloch given the right trigger, right? Is that something that happens frequently?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. We know that humans are sometimes reborn as Molochim, but not how or why. It's more likely among people with greater resonance, but the process is still a mystery.
Huh. So it's not something that happens, or that can be made to happen easily, ordinarily at least.
But Velvet's sister was reborn as Ceres, and her unborn child came back as Laphicet. What are the chances of that?
It might not have been chance. They both died on the Scarlet Night. Their rebirths may have been influenced by the sacrificial ceremony.
Are you saying that Innominat made it happen on purpose?
Call it an educated guess. But I don't think even an Empyrean can control the lives of humans or Molochim at his whim.
If it wasn't chance, it might have been destiny.
Velvet said she ate Ceres, her own sister reborn as a Moloch. How could such a horrible thing be destiny?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make light of a tragedy, but our fates intertwine, the good and the bad, whether we like it or not. That's what makes it destiny, right?
True. But this...
Get a hold of yourself, Eleanor. Velvet and Laphicet are in rougher waters than any of us. They'll be looking to you to light their way.
Yes. I must remain calm and steady.
Oh boy. Oh, Magilu's on the other side, trying to defend this rift.
Look! Over there!
An Earth Pulse rift. We may be able to get out from there.
Arthur, there's something I'd like to speak to you about. Alone.
2 souls possessing powerful resonance and free of malevolence. These must be sacrificed on the Scarlet Night.
Ah, yes. The ceremony to resurrect Innominat. You read my book.
I haven't fully mastered the ancient tongue yet, but I have read your notes. You wrote that if Innominat is resurrected, we can make a world free of demons.
7 years ago, a soul with strong resonance, my own unborn son, was sacrificed for that purpose. Now, Innominat's resurrection is half complete.
Because of that, everyone's resonance has grown stronger, enabling them to see demons.
Yes, that's the truth behind the opening.
So, if one more person is sacrificed...
Innominat's resurrection will be complete, and his power will spur the creation of many new exorcists.
And there is another Scarlet Night very soon. Arthur, I must ask.
Laphicet?
Can't I be the sacrifice?
What?
Tell me, why do you think that birds fly?
I think that birds fly because they must. Why else would they have wings if not to embrace the sky? I have wings too, weak as they are. That's why I must fly, now! If we miss this Scarlet Night, the next won't be for another 3 years. By then, I won't be alive.
Laphicet, why would you say such a thing?
The 12-year sickness. That's the name of my disease.
So you know.
I'm not afraid of being sick. But I don't want to just be a burden on everyone until I die. I couldn't take it.
Your wings are your will, and they are strong.
Lies. Please. You can't tell Velvet about this.
I promise.
I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
Oh, what a twist. All her revenge was for nothing.
Don't talk to me about will! About wings! Both of you! Together! You betrayed me!
Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right? Hurry back. I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me. No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him.
Shut up!
He fell further than this back at the shrine. I will have my revenge. Revenge for Laphicet! Laphicet knew so much more pain than I ever will. And still, I couldn't do anything for him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shut up! It's a lie! A dirty lie! All of it! It's all their lies! And I believed it! Die! Die! Die!
The fuck is this thing even?
Way, you disgusting monster!
Is that a dragon?
What is this thing?
An amalgamation of multiple demons?
It doesn't matter what it is!
Oh, I'm beast, amorphous, fiend, and fire.
I'll devour it until it's dead!
It is a beast, amorphous, and fiend. Yeah, we start with Searing Edge. Hello, Flip. Oh. Amorphous. And Cabo is Wave, I mean. Wait, Beast, Amorphous, but what I really need is something against Fiends. Infernal Talon. What is Heaven's Wrath? Well, I have 2 times Fire, Beast, Amorphous, and Fiend. Wait, why couldn't I do my... For some reason my Mystic Art didn't unleash. Oh, shit. Uh-oh, I'm almost dead. Does nobody have something against the poison? What? Oh, I died because of bloody poison? Oh, well, whatever. Why doesn't it work? I can't activate Mystic Arts and I don't know why. Uh-oh. There we go.
Behold the arts of my ancestors! Tiger style! Aaron!
Blast away the shadows of darkness!
Shit.
Blast away the shadows of darkness!
Wait, she revived?
Dodge, just try. Perfect mayhem.
One KO. Oh, minus 14 because I died out of freaking poison. Whatever. Wait, what?
Is that... I'm dead. I'm dead.
Calm down, Velvet. This farce is just another of Innominat's illusions. Farce? How callous. That farce is the true face of my sister. She hates, resents, devours, and kills. She tramples people, cities, everything, living only by her emotions. What an ugly, tainted soul.
It's not like that!
Nothing you say will matter. She knows. She knows if it's the truth.
He's right. Just think, everything I did was baseless, arrogant. And even so, I still...
You hurt so many innocent people, didn't you?
More than I can count. I devoured and killed so many.
Without even knowing Arthur's true aims.
I destroyed people. I destroyed whole towns.
What?
And worse yet, you didn't even show mercy to your own sister's reincarnation.
I ate her.
But she wanted to be eaten.
And despite all of that, I still love you, Velvet. That's why I chose to become a sacrifice. For you, sister.
But you want to eat her.
If you try to stop the resurrection, wouldn't my death be all for nothing? To tell you the truth, I was terrified of dying. It was so dark.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You'll accept it then? That everything you've done up until this point, all of it.
Yes. It was all for nothing, and for no one. I hurt so many people, all for no reason. I'm a monster.
If you've accepted it, you have to atone for your sins. Once I eat the final 2 malevolences inside you, I'll fully awaken. Give them to me. Give me your hatred, your despair. If you do, I can cleanse this world of all its pain.
Oh, she's just like Cloud.
That you could live in a world without pain and sadness. But you're a monster now. You don't belong there.
Velvet!
Let me go. I have to go.
No!
If you don't,
told I too for no reason.
No!
A twisted monster like me doesn't deserve to live. Don't you understand? You're the reincarnation of the first sacrifice. Part of me. Don't worry, I'll devour you too.
Laphicet, tell this self-absorbed idiot what she needs to hear!
Please, let me go.
Will you stop whining?
Huh?
No, I don't understand! You snap at people! You're scary! You tried to eat me! But you're also kind! And you're filled with life! I don't understand a single thing about you! But you gave me a name! When I was a number! You gave me that compass! You taught me what it meant to be alive! That's why I care about you, Velvet! I'll protect you for my own sake!
Fee.
I don't care if you're malevolent, or if it was pointless! If the world says it's a mistake to love you, I'll fight the whole world! I don't care how much pain you feel! It doesn't matter! A world without you, Velvet! Is the one thing I couldn't bear!
Let me go. My hand will...
Eat my arm! I don't care! Just leave me the other one!
What?
I needed to clobber the jerk who made my Velvet cry!
I love them all. I loved Laffy, Angelica, Arthur, everyone. To have it all stolen from me. Why them? Why not me?
It hurts so much!
Your despair. How is it gone?
What?
A flame burns in my heart, too. A flame I cannot quench no matter how hard I try. Just like you, Velvet.
I finally understand how you felt. But the only one I can fight for is myself.
That's good enough. That's proof that you are truly alive.
What the fuck?
Miss Magilou!
Don't worry. If Velvet could do it, there's no way I can't.
How many times do you plan to destroy and rebuild your own heart, Magilou?
We're on 107. Or was it 108? I lost count. Not that I really care.
Pathetic fool. Did I not tell you it would require an iron will, as indomitable as the very trees that live and die across millennia?
Like you, I suppose. Or that boy over there.
That is the foundation of an ideal world, one free from man's sins.
An ideal world, huh? You, kid. The boy who was your companion, Laffy said. He's alive. Chasing a terrifying demon girl, he has learned the immensity of the seas and weathered the dry wastes of the land. Those people, they're different from us. Despite the pain, the anguish, they embrace the life they've been given. They live, undaunted by the ugliness of the world!
Oh, Magilu!
So you're doing this all for them? Is that what this is?
Not even close. They aggravate me to my wit's end. Like stabs in the chest, over and over and over. And that's exactly why. That's why I intend to see how all of this ends. I won't be satisfied until I do.
Words bereft of meaning. You truly are my greatest failure.
Gosh, funny just how little I care.
No, please!
Oh, finally!
Let me guess. We came at a good time?
You're late. Because of you, I had to have a really boring conversation.
So, you came face to face with Innominat. If so, then you must know that your quest for revenge is utterly meaningless.
Yeah, I did. I know why sadness fills the world, and I know how deep are the burdens of sin. I tried to abandon my memories of Arthur and Laffy, to cut myself off from it all, and end this tragedy. It's what they would have wanted.
Exactly. You do well to know your place.
But that's exactly why I can't forgive them. Not Artorias, not Innominat. I know my heart is ugly and full of contradictions, but those days we spent together in familial warmth, they're proof that that all of us, were truly alive. That's why, no matter how hard, no matter how sad it gets, I will take my vengeance to the very end.
Velvet!
Don't be a fool. Just give up and die like you ought. It is your destiny to wallow in despair.
You take my family, turn me into a monster, and you want my soul too. Now who's being the fool? Remember this well. The Lord of Calamity never gives up, not even in the face of death.
Have you no shame for your sins, you unholy monster?
You are one to talk.
Let me in on this. I lost a bet and I've got some anger to work out.
You sure you can fight in your condition?
Who do you think I am? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. I am the dastardly witch Magilu, scourge of self-righteous exorcists! Now face the wrath of Magilu Maven!
Fools, all of you!
Very weak to hidden artists. who should I aim for? I think I first have to wall up the Moloch. That seems to be like a good idea.
Everyone, sorry to have worried you.
I wasn't worried.
Ah, shite!
This is our way of saying we trust you.
Yeah, you horrible ingrate! See, stabbed in the chest, that's all you give me.
Whoa! Ah! I lost all my shit! The little bitch! Shit. Oh, shite.
Better watch your step! Earth and wind! Is it hard?
Shit. Oh, I have to adapt my artist to him. Wind, okay. Mounting strike, no. Vanishing thunder. Okay, which of these ends in grounding strike? Shell splitter, huh? No, 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 no! Ah, fuck! Ah, can you not? Oh. Oh, well, fuck it.
Tell Artorius and Innominat. They took something precious from me. I'll never forgive them for that.
The annals of history are stained with evil people like you.
And people like you.
You spread havoc and destruction, all to satisfy your own ends. A dark font of malevolence. You're a demon lord, the irredeemable embodiment of sin.
The Lord of Calamity.
It is the Exorcist's duty to destroy you.
You talk a lot. How about you keep talking and tell us where Ifrit is?
You'll regret this.
I can feel Innominat. He's coming.
We can fight here no longer. Bienfu, close the rift.
I can't.
Come forth.
Oh, that thing. Oh.
Carelessness will get you killed.
Zavid!
You ruined the moment.
Huh? Don't you mean, thanks for saving us, Zavid? You're my hero and role model.
Thank you for saving us, Zavid.
Where exactly are we now?
We're in an Abbey facility on Hexen Isle. I heard Melchior was in charge here, so I snuck in. I hadn't expected an extra-dimensional space.
Is there a way out?
There is now that I busted my way in.
Let's head outside. We can talk then.
Who's that?
A friend. His name is Number 1.
Hey, wanna come with us? If you stay here alone, a dragon might get you. I bet you wouldn't like that.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
Great. Come on, kid.
What are you doing?
We can't leave him like this. I'll get him a vessel, somehow.
Do what you like.
Well, let's see how much grade I lost. Oh, well, not that much. That was cool. I like that, even though I screwed up a lot. And I should probably have made better art combinations. But I'm satisfied with this result.
Our scout ship has returned.
I still don't get the...
Good luck out there.
I still don't get most of this, but oh well. That reminds me. Huh. Oh yeah, equipment, right. Oh, we need more of Magilu, that's for sure.
Right. You've got my support.
Wait, is there something better maybe? Let's see. But this is great. Those last few sections were absolutely brimming with... they were absolutely brimming with emotion. I don't want the quads first, but... Nah. Oh. More time wasted code, huh? Yeah, let's switch it out. Oh, he already learned this. Damn it. In that case, he has to keep this. This music is also very fitting right now. Oh, but Magilu is back. So, Magilu is a bitter exorcist. I still don't understand Magilu fully. Whom do you fight? Having escaped first from the Earth Poles, Magilu faces her former mentor Melchior, the man who abandoned her and destroyed her heart. Yeah, I would be pretty pissed as well for that. Unlike her usual self, she seems serious now, willing to fight to protect the Earth Poles with to the last. She would give anything to see Velvet get back on her feet with strength fueled by the will to live. A will that she herself had lost. Accompanying Velvet and the others on the journey has rekindled the fire of life in her broken heart. Oh! And soon Magilu's hopes are answered, as Velvet and the rest emerge from the Earth Poles. Now that Velvet has learned the truth, Melchior tries to persuade her to bend knee to reason and join them. Velvet accepts that Arthur and Laffy's hopes and intentions were right, but she cannot forgive what they have done. Fully aware that it is an ugly and selfish heart that drives her forward, she still must follow through to the end. After all, however dark these emotions are, they are proof that one... Wait. After all, however dark these emotions are, they are proof that she once had a happy life. As the Lord of Calamity, a dark force that ravages the world to satisfy its own selfish desires, Velvet redeclares her war against Shepard, Artorias, and the Empyrean. This is a quest for vengeance, for herself, and for the happy life that was ripped away from her. Really something, you know that? Your selfishness manages to surprise even me. Sorry, but you still got me beat in that particular category. Oh boy. But she was a destroyed being. See? So there was so much darkness to Magilu. Oh. Oh well. Let's press on.
You seem awfully chipper, Velvet.
I'm fine. And I guess I have you to thank as well.
Perhaps. But gratitude doesn't suit you. Now, say ah.
Huh?
I need to see your teeth. I made a 100 gold bet that you'd break, remember? So, I need to see if you've broken anything. Let's start with those teeth. Help us out, kiddo.
All right. I just need to check our front teeth, right?
Front teeth, canines, whatever. Just get in there and take a good hard look.
You didn't mean that literally, did you? Why are you making Fee do the checking?
Acting the innocent maiden, are we? Well, I suppose that some say that showing the inside of your mouth can be more personal than being seen naked.
What? Seriously?
Magilu, you're only making this even more awkward.
Come now, will you cooperate or not? We can't settle the bet until we know the tooth.
Fine, but let's check the ones in my left hand first.
Good. I believe Bienfu can assist with that.
Why me? Leave me out of this! Bien! She's squeezing me! Ouch! Those fangs hurt!
Looks like Velvet is just fine.
Yeah, the sparks returned to her eyes. But, is showing the inside of your mouth really that embarrassing?
What? Keep your intrusive questions to yourself.
Oh, come on, is it really? I mean, whatever.
The size of the art that created this place. Just what is the Abbey planning to use it for?
Whatever it is, they're trying hard to keep it hidden. Can't be anything good.
There are so many life bottles and peach thingies. And I can't use any of it since I barely used anything. Elixir. Interesting to say the least. Ah, there's the last treasure chest that I haven't checked yet. Ah, but there's one.
Hey, who was that kid anyway?
He and I used to be tethered to an exorcist named Lady Teresa. He was number 1, I was number 2.
Oh, a friend of yours then. So he went feral after that Teresa lady fell.
Yeah. I found Velvet and the others, but he probably had nowhere to go.
A stray Moloch stripped of his free will won't go much further than a demon's belly. Anyway, seems like the only people I run into these days are kids. I'm more in the market for an unattached woman with a pretty face.
Sorry?
I'm just fooling around. Grow a sense of humor, kid. Anyway, relax. I'll keep an eye on him until he's in command of himself again, alright? Just one more reason to bring the Abbey down.
Right. Thanks, Savid.
There's one regret I have. I really wanted to burst out into tears, but for some reason I couldn't. I was at the verge of crying, but maybe that's just how it is. Maybe I just cried all the tears I could to this point. For my own little hardships.
Don't get overconfident.
Ow!
You're just lucky I made it quick.
Yeah.
Are there more synopsis, like personal information for everyone? No? Oh, Titania Island prison. Damn it, I forgot to hunt her! Oh no, I forgot to hunt her! Damn it! Wait, on what difficulty was it? Oh, on hard mode or higher. Yeah, so it wouldn't make a difference since I play on normal. I can see. Yeah, but this really is one of the best
Hey, Laphicet, can you think of a good name for the kid?
You're giving number 1 a name?
Yeah, he says he can't remember his true name, and calling him by a number seems mean, you know?
Yeah. I was really happy when Velvet gave me my name.
Hey, I've got this. How about Hajime? It means the first, and he's number 1, right?
In that case, why not just go with Ichiro?
No way. That was Shigure's childhood name.
Why should that matter to us?
It should be softer. How about Ichi? Or maybe something like Numby?
Numby? Where'd that one come from?
It's like number, but, more cute.
Let's just forget that one.
I don't think we should reference his old number at all.
How about Bob?
Is that just because of his hairstyle? That's really reaching.
Actually, I kind of like it. If it's too plain, how about Bobby?
That isn't bad.
Right? Then number 1 is hereby renamed...
Objection!
Stop it, you two! You don't understand it at all! A boy doesn't want a name that sounds cute!
You don't think so?
That was quite an outburst.
The kid has a point. You need something with more panache.
How about Silva?
Silva?
His hair and pendant are both silver.
I like it. It's got a certain mystique about it.
Yeah.
Silva. Yeah, it sounds cool.
It does.
Well, if his old buddy Laphicet approves, then Silva it is. Well done, first mate.
Praise from you is wasted on me.
Then consider it praise from Silva instead. Right, time to go give him the good news. Hey, the Moloch formerly known as number 1. You've got a new name.
I'm glad he got a good name.
Maybe we should have put a little more thought into naming you, too.
That's alright. You need to steer your own ship. Right, Aizen? You're the one who taught me that.
You know just what to say, don't you? Moloch formerly known as number 2.
As I said, one of the best JRPGs I've played in a long time. No, that's actually not true. Because I played Persona 5 pretty recently and all. It's one of the best JRPGs I've played. That should be it. It goes along with Final Fantasy 7, 9, 10, 10-2, and Persona 4, Persona 5, and Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, I think those are all that were absolutely outstanding to me.
Magilu, what were you up to while we were lost in the Earth Pulse?
I was ringing the bell. The rift was open the whole time. Couldn't you hear me?
I don't remember hearing any bells.
She was fighting with Lord Melchior. She really gave it her all.
Bienfu, don't give him the wrong impression.
But you endured so much. It was so moving.
Yes, I did endure. It was so hard not to laugh.
Did the old man tell you a joke or something?
It was a staring contest, and oh, the faces that old man can make. I kept picturing him as a young man, but with that same wrinkled face, and it was so hard not to crack. I needed to keep myself in check. My desire to laugh was only broken by the ringing of the bell. Clang! Crash! What a thrill!
Wait, was that the only thing that broke Magilu?
Are you asking if he broke my heart? Like I'm fishing for sympathy?
That's not what I meant at all.
You stood watch over the Earth Pulse Rift for us.
I didn't say that. Stop trying to give me a participation medal.
Just take it. After all, you don't care either way, right?
True that.
That doesn't... No, she cares deeply. And she loves and hates it at the same time. It has to, right? Magilu isn't that... No, I don't care, and so on and so on. I mean, she got her heart broken, not figuratively but literally broken by this man over 100 times over. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. Or he did it, more like. And she did it all for us, so she must care deeply at this point. So this group is the way this is Magilu. Maybe this is why I connect to Magilu so much. See, she basically resembles what I want to reach. I want to find people around me that give me a personal reason, that give me a new reason to embrace my life in a new way. And I mean, I also have to be like Velvet, being alive for my own sake. Those two things are interconnected for me. I mean, I'm heartbroken, and I also forgot to live for myself. Those are both things I failed at. And I'm still struggling to reclaim it. What the hell? Thought we would be out of here at this point. Oh, but yeah, video games soothe me at the very least. That's where I can find comfort in. The hell? Is that the... Isn't that the dragon we fought? You know, that was the first boss monster, wasn't it?
A dragon!
It looks like it's been captured. Just like the Therians.
But why would they hold a dragon captive? An art connects this place to the Earth Pulse. That's probably why we were taken here.
Earth Pulse. So it's got something to do with Innominat?
That would be the obvious conclusion.
I don't get it. Explain. Small words.
Very well. You're part of all this, too.
Velvet.
I'm fine now. I promise.
All right.
Small words.
I see. You found out Innominat's true identity. So, now that you know, can you still fight him?
It's only given me more reason to kill him. And the Shepherd.
You're one ice-cold girl.
There's still one thing bothering me. Innominat needs to eat malevolence to awaken. Once he does, he'll use his power to suppress negative emotions. But when humans can't create any more malevolence, what will happen to Innominat?
He'll run out of things to eat. And maybe die?
Wouldn't he just go back to sleep?
But if he does, then his power will fade, and humanity will start creating malevolence again, right?
In order for Innominat to eternally suppress negative emotions...
He needs an infinite, powerful source of malevolence to feed off of. For example, that produced by an immortal dragon.
Which would make this place a sort of dragon farm, created so he could control humanity forever.
You can't be serious! Just speculation, but it all makes sense.
They can't think of Malakim as anything but tools.
Just how much will they sacrifice for their ideal world of tranquility?
We don't dare.
What was it that I believed in all that time?
Wait. I just literally saved before that with a quick save. Wait. What? No. Oh yeah, there's the quick save. Okay.
A dragon!
We don't dare free it. It'd be too dangerous.
I know. Damn the Abbey and their twisted morality.
There we go.
What was it that I believed in all that time? The image I'd built of the Abbey is crumbling from the bottom up.
Please cheer up, Madam Eleanor. You'll make me depressed, too. Is this about the dragon farm?
Yes. I strongly doubt even the Abbey has the power to manipulate dragons so freely. Then that dragon,
wasn't a dragon before it came here?
That's the natural assumption. They probably brought the Malakir as a captive, then turned him into a dragon.
Just like Melchior did, eh? Is there no line they won't cross?
I don't know what to say.
It's not your fault, Madame Eleanor.
But spawning dragons in addition to Therians, you think they'll figure out a way to make humans too?
Yes. Wait, that's awful. I can't believe you went there.
Wait, why did she blush? I wanna fight you. We have to free you. But why do dragons exude malevolence infinitely? Is it because Malachims that become tainted by malevolence become something like... well, infinite supply of malevolence, basically. Whoa!
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Where did I get so much? Alright, let's snake bite, okay. And attack power. Wait, why does this give me more? Oh. Capability versus demi-human. Go with the Fury Piercer first. Huh? The fuck? Whoa! God! That scared the crap out of me. Hi.
I won't run away!
I really like Hell's Claw. Hell's Claw is a cool ability. Also, I should probably change the setting. Where was it? Graphic settings? No. There, input buffer window. Yeah, let's make it short.
Velvet?
What is it?
I was once your sister's child, right? Then my father is...
Look, you were reborn, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I really don't know anything about how being reborn works. But to me, what you see, what you hear, and what you feel, that's what's important. Whoever we used to be in another life, I'm me now, and you're you. That's all there is to it.
Velvet.
That's true. Eisen said that not all Malakim are humans who have been reborn, right?
Does that mean they could be reincarnations of birds or fish or beasts?
That's not true. So, if a boy was a dog in a past life, that wouldn't make him part of the dog's family now.
Yeah. I'm me, I guess.
But you're Velvet's cute little pup, aren't ya?
Magilu.
Be careful. I bite.
Oh, have mercy! I take it all back, just don't bite me!
Rebirth is like the Earth in Historia. You're simply built on a larger foundation. But that's not special. Everyone's lives are founded on the past.
So, I'm just me.
Yep. You're you, and no one else. You're Fee.
This game got a lot more wholesome.
Hey, first mate. Who was that horned demon with the old man?
I don't know.
I thought I felt something different about him. If only for just a moment. Did you feel it too?
I said I don't know.
I see. You're impossible, you know that?
We've come across him before, but we never really fought him. My guess is Melchior is controlling him with some sort of illusion.
I see. Then it's probably good you didn't fight. A straight battle against him wouldn't be an easy thing.
How do you know that?
Intuition. I have a nose for these things. There's something fishy about him.
That scar on his face. It couldn't be.
What's the matter, Eisen? You've gone pale.
Forget it. It's nothing. We need to get out of here. Let's go.
I know. He is, how is he called? He is his captain. They turned his captain into a demon. I bet he's the captain Eisen is looking for. That's my guess. I bet he's the captain. Or how did he call him? It's not Artorias. Artorias is the main dude so far. Did it start with a V or... Damn it. Oh, there we go. Number 2. Oh, it's his captain, you know what I mean.
A new recipe!
Good luck out there.
Whoa.
Show him how I...
We made it!
I came here by ship. It's anchored by the southeast beach.
Oh, look who it is. Turtle! I thought I could get away from you, but it seems I'm doomed. Buy whatever you like. Yep, he has truly given up on making any profit with us. Opus. Well, but yeah, it's almost 3 hours, so this is as good a time as any to end the episode, right? Wait, can I get back in here? No? Oh, that's disappointing. But yeah, this is as good as any to end the episode. Hope you enjoyed it so far, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.